Oh, cool. Okay, this is amazing. Okay, wait, let's just play the intro. Okay, everyone can please mute themselves. I'm going to in. Oh, goodness.
I am so hard that when I lose, I hit the floor. My good intentions to test it soon as I'm out at the door. And I move in circles that don't walk with sense for me. No, no, no. It's on the cycle, the birthday, got it a day. This is just me, a sound, a groove, a rhythm, no in between. I don't think I'll take a given. I'm a one, yeah, I'm a one. 1 minute and I'm I live so hard that when I lose, I hit the cold dark below. My good intentions to test it as soon as I am out. Oh, oh, oh. And I move in circles and no was that's for me. Don't you know, no, no. Just one big cycle of pretty good. No. This is just me. A sound, a sight, a groove, a rhythm, no in between. I don't think I say much of given. I'm a one, yeah, I'm a one. 1 minute then I go. So this is me. It's a sound, it's a sight, it's a groove, no in between. Well, I don't think I say given. I'm a one, yeah, I'm a one. 1 minute then I go.
Just me. Why there is no in between. This is my city. This is just some ways I lead, escaping I'll sing my dream, not cemetery. Save my scene, I'll beg my knee, I'll basically. This is just some ways I lead, escaping green, no imagery.
This is just me. A sound, a sight, a move, a rhythm, no in between. I don't think I say what you get. I'll move on, yeah, I'll move on. 1 minute then I'm gone. I'm gone. So this is just me. The sound, the sight, the groove, the rhythm, no in between. I don't think I say what you get. I'll move on, yeah, I'll move on. 1 minute then I'm gone. just me. So outside we don't know in between. I don't do message back again.
Right, hi everyone. It's incredible to be here, and we have absolutely no idea what we're doing today, but we're happy to be sharing that with you because this is how we roll as entrepreneurs. We are trying a new type of software for streaming purposes, and it's called Airmeets, and that is how you bring it into focus. So we have Yash Savani all the way from India, just showing us how this amazing new software works. And Sarah highlighted in another video. Hi Yash, thank you so much for being. Thank you for supporting us and allowing us the opportunity to taste the software. We are actually currently tasting it completely for free. It's like completely free to taste. Certain number of people, right, Yash?
Yeah, up to 100.
200. Okay, perfect. So we're tasting it, and it's really cool. It has a lounge. It has this backstage area, which is where you're seeing us currently, and it allows you to stream to YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So if you're watching this on YouTube for the first time ever, hi! Okay, so other than that, yeah, Yash, thank you so much for being here. And we're keen to get this on the road. We have some awesome guests with us here today that are ready to ask questions, like everything they ever wanted to know as entrepreneurs, and they are ready to ask it from our entrepreneurs. So let's see how much help we can give them. Okay, so first up, Sharon Albert, financial advisor. How can I help you?
Guys, my bandwidth seems to be giving some trouble, so I hope this comes across okay in the video for you. Yeah, it's lovely to see everybody again. I feel as if I've been out of sync and not touched with you guys for a while. And one of the reasons is probably very pertinent to the question that I have. My question is, how do you guys how are you managing with time management? At the moment, I'm feeling as if everything I do is overwhelming because I'm
what we can do is we can, Sharon, if you can ask your question on the WhatsApp group, and then we will pose the question for you so that we can actually get everybody to answer.
Sharon can also type a question in the questions tab, and everybody can upvote it, and then the guest can answer it as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, so you don't have to go to WhatsApp back and forth. The back and forth will be eliminated.
Okay, Sharon, so if you can pop your question into the chat for us, please, that'll be amazing. Then we can try to answer it for you. I think her question is around time management and feeling overwhelmed because we have just so many things to do. I mean, I can relate to that. Can you relate to that?
Definitely.
I tortured Peter this morning with some content creation videos, so I think he can relate to that. So guys, entrepreneurs, can you give us any tips on how to manage your time and get everything done?
Ooh.
Linda and Steven. Okay, so Linda, please can you give us your best time management tips?
Right, thank you. And sorry, we didn't hear Sharon's entire question, but I think it was around feeling overwhelmed and time management. So my best tip is really about just making a list, a short list of the things that you need to get done today. Make sure it's no more than 10 things, preferably 5 to 6 things, but I usually go for 10. And those 10 things, then I make sure that the most important one is on top. Now, if you're in the social media game, then maybe social media is on top. But for most of us who are not in social media, it should be number 10. So don't let distractions keep you from the most important thing. So what is the most important thing in your business to concentrate on first thing in the day? Well, it should be that which brings you revenue. Those actions that lead to a client who pays you. If that is not number 1, number 2, and number 3 on your list, you soon will become very distracted and very disillusioned with your business because you'll feel like you're just running around and doing too many things. Sweet, that's my tip. 10 things, no more. Most important ones at the top, most important ones being activities to do with generating revenue for your business.
I like that.
And if you don't get through all 10 things for the day, Linda, what is the rule? Is the rule like you keep on working?
The rule is not to kick yourself for not doing the 10 things, but to congratulate yourself for doing the 6 or 7, and then move the 3 till tomorrow or a better day that suits that. So you do have the things you procrastinate on. We all do. I have my one at the moment is updating my CRM system, updating the details of my clients. I keep putting that off. So I think I'm going to be giving our virtual assistant Somerville a call to do that for me.
Oh, yes. There's nothing better than actually having somebody else do it for you.
I know, right? I hate admin so much. And Linda, so then if you move 3 of them to the next tomorrow, like, do you then have to do 13 the next day?
No, don't do that. No, still make it no more than 10.
Okay.
If you've got a list that's longer than 10, schedule those other things for another day, but be specific about which day you're going to do them.
Okay.
Some things go to Saturday. I usually end up doing 8 out of my 10 every day, and I carry forward a couple. And then sometimes, I don't like to work on a weekend, but sometimes I end up doing 1 or 2 on the Saturday. And usually those things that I procrastinate. And then when I'm done, you go off and you celebrate.
Okay.
Nice.
That makes sense. That makes me feel better because I have a list of 85 items at the moment.
You've got it. That's why it's overwhelming. You've got to cut that down.
Yeah.
A lot.
Okay.
And give other people stuff to do. You've got to be able to delegate, Nestine.
I hate delegating, Linda. I have such a mental block against delegation.
Okay, have a chat with me offline.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Linda. That was super valuable.
And let's not forget to announce who we are and where we are from, so we know where our valuable advice is coming from.
Oh, yes. Linda Dent, business coaching. Just ask Linda.
Ta-da.
Okay, next up, Stephen Westwood.
Hello. Linda pretty much covered it. It is all about creating a list and prioritizing the tasks. If you don't get all of the tasks done, that's no big deal. Chances are, if you prioritize correctly, those tasks towards the bottom of the list don't need to be done immediately anyway. But yeah, I, like Linda, create lists and then work towards those lists to achieve everything. And as you know, I'm quite a busy person. I tend to involve myself in anything and everything that comes my way.
That is true.
We've noticed.
But I can do that because I organise my day. I also have joined the 5 a.m. club, so I'm up at 5 a.m. every day, and I found that I get so much more done before 9 o'clock than most people do the entire day anyway because of that.
I think I should consider doing that because that gives you like 4 hours before everyone else starts.
Also, it's important that you have a cut-off time.
How late is your cut-off time?
Whatever time our latest meeting finishes.
Well, something that I'm quite I'm a stickler on is actually downtime. So if you do have a cut-off time, make your cut-off time. It gives you enough time to actually concentrate on yourself and do the things that ease your mind or that relax you. Because if you're stressed out, then you're not going to be achieving your list anyway. So, and that's when you speak to somebody like Leonie Dorfling, and you end up doing exercises early in the morning and doing those things that start your day and actually, yeah.
Can I just tell you, Stephen, you missed out this morning. Leonie did a fun Friday exercise class with us, so she did laughing yoga, and she made us do that.
Oh wow, that sounds like fun. I don't know how her would work over Zoom. That would be interesting. But no, she sent me the laughing yoga video. She was like, "Give it a try. It's so much fun." But yeah, going off what Peter just said, and I may as well come clean. So on a Monday, I finish at about 7:30 or whatever time that meeting's supposed to finish. On a Tuesday, I probably finish about 3 p.m. I make sure that my day is clear. If I have like the evening meetings with you guys, I always don't have to do work after I'm done for the day. A Thursday, like take yesterday, for example, I should have probably finished a bit later than I did, but I finished at 2. Mm-hmm. And it is all about having that balance, and knowing when to stop working helps you to relax. So if you give yourself that cut-off time. Now, a lot of people like structure, so they will have the same time every day. I don't mind having a different time every day. I find that it helps me just do the stuff I want to do.
That's really cool. Do you also only have 10 items on your list?
So I have my goals list. As you know, my goals list runs quite large. But for my day list, I probably only have about 4 or 5 items.
Wow, that is
for each day. Yeah. And if I don't achieve something, I do carry it over. But like I said, if it's not high priority, chances are you don't need to get it done immediately anyway, so you can push it back. And like Linda said, you could collect all of those little things that don't actually count towards your revenue, and they're things that need to be done but not immediately, and do them all later on. That's how I work.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Stephen. That's Stephen Westwood, copywriter and mindset coach from SPW Copywriting.
And author.
And author. Yeah. Oh, no, not another goal-setting book. Get it. You want it. It's amazing. Okay. Next up. Sharon, I hope that answered your question. Let us know in the chat if it did. And then Hlumela is another amazing guest that we have with us today. And Hlumela, we would love to hear from you. What are your burning entrepreneurial questions?
Hi, everyone. So my question is, I'm still a baby entrepreneur. I just broke into this. So I have a lot of challenges with being confident and approaching people and talking about myself. So I wanted to know what helped you in becoming more confident in going for the people that you want to work with and telling them that this is what I do, calling yourself an entrepreneur. How did you gain that confidence?
Leonie.
Leonie, she's waving madly. So I think Leonie Dorfling from Entrepreneurial Lifestyle Magazine has a lot to say on this topic, Humela.
Okay.
Yes, hello everybody. I was also like that. Practice. I started making videos, and through that you gain a lot of confidence. Yes, it's fun in the beginning, it feels awkward, and the few videos in the beginning makes you feel shy and all of that, but you get over it, you get more confidence. And the more you talk to people, even if you just start on WhatsApp with messages and voice notes, just by doing that, you'll gain more confidence. Then eventually you'll start phoning them and doing Zoom calls. So yeah, just practice it.
I think another thing for me that's kind of been making me less confident is that I don't know a lot of like the jargon that's used in the business space. So I always feel like I sound stupid because I don't, I'm not using the right terms, or I'm not using the right words, even though I know what I'm trying to communicate. How did you go about that? Did you maybe like take a pause so you could like learn these things, or is it just like, did you just grow with confidence over time?
Stephen can help you there with the wording, but I just want to say you're looking beautiful and you're looking confident.
Thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you. You're beautiful too.
Okay, awesome. So, Stephen, yes, take your best shot.
As soon as you mentioned words, I was like, yes, I'm going to get in on this. So, forget jargon, right? Anybody that uses jargon tends to be people who are not very confident and hide behind those sort of words. Yeah. Now, with the field that you're going into, if you want to say what that field is, that would be nice.
Okay. I want to go into development journalism. And I basically want to work with a lot of NPOs and development organizations to help them with their media. So basically help them with press releases, with video photography, that kind of stuff.
Okay. Are you still there? Yeah, you are. Okay, so first of all, Marlon said in the comments on the Facebook group chat, and I completely agree with him, jargon is overrated. KISS principle always wins. Now, with the field that you want to go into, well, no, the field that you are in, the field that you're working in, it's important to be able to communicate with everybody on every level. So don't stress about jargon. If somebody's using jargon, that's fine. You can pick up on the meaning of it as you're talking to them anyway. But as a writer, it's important that your message is clear for everybody to access. And it's the same with business. Use the language that you would use every day and you'll go far. What is it I always say? Write like you speak.
Yeah. Show it, not tell.
Something that I've actually found very useful, especially with somebody that likes to use particular phrases, or those particular phrases that only they really know what they're talking about, is I will make up ones of my own. 9 times out of 10, if you don't understand what they're talking about, then they're not going to understand what you're talking about either. So at least that way, you're not the only one. So I'll make it, and it's all about having fun. If somebody's using language that
oh, what is happening?
Oh, where did they go?
I'm sure they'll be back shortly.
Umela? I'm just gonna butt in while they're figuring things out. I think agree with them as well. I've been in business for like nearly 40 years, and initially I was that very, very shy person, unable to talk. And just don't feel afraid to ask. What does that mean? Really, don't afraid to ask the stupid question, because it is not stupid. Lots of people have that very same question, and just be a little brave and be the one who asks it, on behalf of everybody else, so you can help the other people. And over time it comes. But what Stephen says as well, I've always been an advocate of the simple English language. What is the point in using a long, really archaic word when a simple one will do?
Yeah, true. So true.
It really is. So don't, just find your way. It's a journey. You will find your way through this journey. And that's what all of us are here for, to support you, back you up, give you, encouragement, and, you will shine. No doubt.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. That was so helpful.
Cool.
You're welcome.
What are we going to do, Stephen? Are we going to be the hosts here?
It looks that way. I don't quite know what's happening with Peter and Nestine.
All right. Well, who else has a question?
Oh.
Does anybody else have a question? Zippy, Stephen?
Can I ask another one?
You go, girl.
Okay, another one I wanted to ask is that how do I know that I'm being too relaxed on myself? Because I feel like I left the 9 to 5 world because I felt restricted there. But then now I'm always like, am I being too relaxed if I work for 4 hours today and then I work for 8 hours tomorrow? Like, am I taking it too easy if I work for less today? How do you know when you're like working enough and you're still maintaining that discipline, but still not feeling like you're in that office space and you're like, you have to sign in and sign out? How do you like strike the balance between those two?
All right. Would anybody like to take that one?
Could I have a go? Because it's sort of a similar feel to me. So, the way I look at it is you're looking for quality over quantity. Working X amount of hours does not equal paying the bills. So, first of all, I would say you need to get your goal setting and your targeting and your targets right. I'm going to use the word targets for your day-to-day and the word goal setting for your business goals, your short-term, medium-term, and long-term goals. Mm-hmm. By doing it that way, you will notice, I know that there are days where I achieve everything I need to achieve within a couple of hours. Then that's my day done. There are other days where, it could be 12 hours, but it's not because I have that cut-off time. But the questions you want to ask yourself is, are you achieving your financial goals? Are you achieving your links and your business goals? Are you connecting with the number of clients you want to work with? Are you strengthening your relationships with people that you can call upon within, your business?
Are you making money?
Yeah, are you making money? Ultimately, that is what you're in a business for, is to make money. Yeah. And like I said, number of hours does not always equate to that financial gain. And I think Nestine could comment on that a little bit, couldn't she? If she's back.
Yeah, she's back. Nestine can comment on that. There's Nestine. Hi. So I am famous for working a ton of hours. I'm from the accounting industry, so they kind of train you like you have to work like 16, 18 hours a day or you're just not going to make it. That's just the way like it's been forever. So when Peter found me, I was literally like working myself to death. And I mean, I was making money. Was I making money, Peter? Come into the shop.
Yeah, you were making money, but did you have the time to enjoy it?
No, I didn't really. So anyway, Peter founded the Entrepreneurial Haven so I could get like amazing feedback from people like Stephen and Linda and Leonie. And now I literally work 4 to 6 hours a day. And we're making more money. Like, I'm not even joking. It's really ridiculous. So So it is so important what Stephen and Linda said about the prioritizing, and as long as you're the boss now, so as long as the goal gets done, like, you're golden, you're there. Like, it's just figuring out what is it going to take to get you there, and then where is there. And I see Leonie also has something to add.
Okay, I think my topic also falls into this. You're saying, how will you know you're working enough? But also, don't try and work 7 days a week. Take one day and just go and have fun and recharge. Like, I'm taking Sundays now. In the beginning, I just work till late night or 1 a.m. in the morning, and then you're tired all the time. So what's the use? You don't put quality time in. So now Sundays, I just go out and explore. And that just energizes me for the week.
And you should definitely join the tribe and then join Leonie's exercise sessions. They're so fun. They're made for unfit entrepreneurs like me.
And me.
It's nothing serious. It's just fun. You'll love it.
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much, Leonie. Jamila, does that help? Did you get some value from that?
It really does help. Thank you so much. I think what I've also been struggling with is because I'm still starting off, I'm still doing stuff that's not related to what I want to be doing, because obviously I need to make money. So, for example, like transcribing and stuff like that. And then I'm always like, I want to take time away from, like, am I taking too much time away from what I should be focusing on and doing this? Like, how do I know that I'm doing the right thing? So this has helped me kind of gain more confidence in that, like, let me focus on my targets and my goals. That, yeah, that's how I'm going to split my time up. So thank you.
That's awesome to hear. Stephen, you've been nodding your head so much. I thought at some point it was going to fall off. Do you have something to say?
No, Lamella, you've hit the nail on the head. By focusing on what it is that, let me start again and speak English. By focusing on what it is that you want to achieve, you're going to, well, A, benefit because it's financially beneficial. It's also going to benefit you mentally and physically as well. And it's going to, your business is going to skyrocket. It's going to take off. You do need to focus on that journey though. Streamlining that journey rather. But yeah, I agree with everything you said that you've learned, and I'm happy. And Linda agrees too. I saw Linda going like this. And nodding.
And by the way, I can totally relate to that, Shlimela, because when Peter found me, like, I was in a position where just after you found me, was doing the Entrepreneurial Haven stuff, which I really, really, really love. But at the same time, I was doing the accounting stuff, which pays a lot more, or which paid a lot more, and which I was like, I've qualified to do it, I'm good at doing it. I didn't want to, like, do it anymore, but, it pays the bills really well.
Yeah.
And like letting go of that has been so scary but so rewarding at the same time, because Peter helped me make connections so I could outsource basically all of my client work, so I didn't lose any clients. I just restructured in a way so that I could focus on what I enjoy doing, which is this.
While I was making coffee, generally I end up being the coffee boy every now and then. A comment that was made that I got to hear that I wanted to respond on was that for me it's the fact that it's when I build something, it's always about building it away from myself. The more you build something towards yourself, the busier you are going to be trying to achieve it. And that's where the mentality of tribe comes from. When you surround yourself with people that are your support structure, whether it's from your admin to you're surrounding yourself with people that that they are there to build you and you are there to build them. When you're progressing together and you're building away from yourself, you're achieving so much more. So the goals then get exponentially larger, yet your input becomes less. So that's the power of working in a tribe. When you have access to so many professionals in so many different fields and from so many different perspectives
that you can actually trust. That's important to say.
So a very simple problem, or even a complicated problem, when brought to a tribe, becomes very simple because the answers are there, the methods are there, the process is there. You'll find that, like for instance, one of the situations we found ourselves in was that we knew what we know who we are, we know what we do,
we know what we want to do,
we know what we want to do,
and nothing else.
and in regards to presenting that to people, we found that difficult. So our language that we were using to present who we are and what we were doing was too complicated. And then somebody like Stephen Westwood can jump in and say, hey guys, I can help you. Let's work on your language. And we got to work on our language and got to make the way we present ourselves so simple. But we would never have been able to do that without the right backup and the right people. Marlon August, absolutely incredible.
Huge.
There are things that we've been able to achieve in business that we would not have been able to achieve on our own. So time management, yes, there is one aspect of time management that is great because there are things you're going to have to do on your own. But in regards to the bigger picture, always build away from yourself. And that way you can have the support of the people around you. Will make the amount of time that you spend on projects a whole lot less. Hey, Stephen Westwood.
Stephen is one of the people that turned these 5-year plans into 3-month plans.
3-minute plan.
Marlon always says like he's scared to mention ideas in front of us because we make them happen like right away, right, Marlon? By the way, Shimela, are you joining us for Mr. Sales Marlon's 5K challenge for learning how to sell your services and get more gigs?
Yes, I would love to. I was actually reading up on it last night.
Amazing! Okay, so you can just I'll send your WhatsApp number to Marlon. Thank you, Mr. Sales. He's supporting us on Facebook. We'll send it to him and then we'll definitely see you there. It's going to be fantastic. We're seeing who can make $5,000 first. Awesome! Cool. Guys, so we have a few minutes left. Kumela, I hope that was successful and we're looking forward to having you back on the coffee shop show once you've implemented all of this and like maybe joined the tribe, done the 5K challenge, and then we can see where you are in your journey. But I think what we need to do right now, guys, is say thank you to a very amazing person who is here and he committed like 2 hours of his day to just make sure we can actually use Airmeets. Like, press this button, do that. So, and I think we should say thank you to him by maybe getting him on screen and seeing what is it that he needs in business right now, and let's see how much of that we can get for him as a tribe. Yash!
Hello.
Hi. What do you need in business? What can we get for you? If we were a fairy godmother and a fairy godchild, like, what would you like us to do for your business?
Honestly, spreading the word works for me. Yeah, but you guys are far too kind. I know there were certain issues with the bandwidth and all, but still, like all the insights that I had from Linda, and I've also been trying to follow the 10 thing challenge. So like note down 10 things. So and have a cutoff time and all of that. So that also helps a lot. So yeah, the session definitely has been helpful. And yeah, I would love if you guys could spread the word regarding Airmeet. And I would love to speak to each one of you all individually on LinkedIn or wherever there for that matter.
Awesome.
Amazing. So guys, can all of us add this amazing person on LinkedIn?
Oh, yes.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and can all of us maybe do a little shout out, a post, a post people know that Yash is amazing and he's the person to speak to about software like Airmeets.
Mm-hmm.
Can we do that?
Yeah, definitely.
Amazing! Okay, awesome. Is that all, Yash?
That's all. That's more than enough. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, no, it's been like super amazing. I just know, like, I'll say one thing about Yash. So I don't like salespeople. But this person is not a salesperson. He's an actual person, like an entrepreneur and a really good human being. Because we literally, there was no sales, no follow-up, no hunting you down, no trying to convince you of everything. It was literally just we met him at one of our global online speed networking events. Afterwards, we had a meeting and he said, like, look, I think I could really help you guys. Like, this is how I think this platform can help.
Yeah, well, we had a problem and Yash had a solution.
And he's been helping us, like, so much. We've never worked with any other, like, sales rep ever again because this one is incredible. So thank you, Yash, and that is how you use relationships to grow your business.
Thank you.
Amazing. Okay, cool. Tippy, we have 5 minutes. Do you have anything that you want to add?
I don't have anything I want to. Oh, well, I do actually. I lied. Someone was mentioning earlier, and I've been doing 3 things at once, so I can't remember exactly who it was. How she's very scared that she's not pushing herself in it, and she's not recognizing her abilities. But let me tell you that most of the time, and I'm an accountant, I'm not a business coach or a personal coach or anything like that, although it is my hobby. I feel that we all put too much on ourselves and then we get disappointed when we don't meet those huge expectations. So just know that if you make your goals in that smart way, make them realistic and measurable and actionable and all those things, and Stephen and Linda could probably, and the other Steve could probably give you even more about that. You will feel like as you meet each goal, so you are reaching your potential. But don't feel that you're not going to get there and you're underachieving. Like, just recognize that the whole thing is a process, and often you cannot do it on your own. You're going to need business people to fall back on just when you're feeling low. You're going to need someone to advise you from the accounting side, maybe even your bank manager to assist you with putting, how you're going to set up your funds, and you will then fly. If you feel that you can't, then you won't. And if you feel that you can, you're just going to go and you're just going to get there. So that's really what I wanted to say. I like this platform, and I'd love it if we could have some sort of a comparison talk one of these days where we could have, and even publish it on Facebook and YouTube like we're doing now, where we could have a comparison between Teams and Zoom and this and maybe something else, so that people know what they can use. At the moment, we feel so limited, and when we have meetings and conferences and webinars, it's nice to know that there's other alternatives as well. So I would love to see that in the future.
Awesome. That we can definitely arrange.
Yeah, we'll do that live in the coffee shop show.
Yes, we will.
That's going to be amazing. So guys, if you're out there and you know about a software solution that can be used like this one, just hit us up and we'll give it a go. We'll try it out live on the show and let's see how it goes. Tippy, how telepathically connected are we? I knew you had something to say. Also, guys, what an awesome accountant telling you that you can fly and you can do it. It's amazing.
I always have something to say.
Oh, this has been so epic. I have one more question, and we actually got this one via email. And it's actually for Linda. So Linda, someone has been watching you on the show. Her name's Mariki. Not sure what the last name is, but she wants to know from you, how do you manage your productivity on a daily basis?
How do I manage my productivity? It really comes down to the focus, Mariki. It's a lot of what we've said on the show today. It's realizing what is important to you in terms of establishing, running, or growing your business. So nevertheless, where you are in the journey, if you're starting out, if you've been there for a couple of years, if you're just trying to scale the business, you will have goals. And it's really, I know this isn't, I've met so many people recently that when you talk about setting goals and making lists, it's easy for me, and they go, oh no, do I have to make another list? Do I have to do these things? But I'm going to tell you that yes, you do, in whatever way suits your personality. So it doesn't have to be a visual list that appeals to me and Stephen. It could be a vision board where you cut out pictures from magazines, or but whatever you do, you have to have a purpose for this business. The purpose might be just at the moment just to earn an income, and that's for a lot of people. I just need to earn an income. But I challenge you to go one step further, at least one step further, and say, what could this business look like in a year, or 2 or 3 or 4? What could it look like? And to imagine what it could look like. So to get out of that zone that you are just trying to get one client and another client and another rand or another dollar or another euro or another rupee. Try not to get trapped into that, because you will be trapped. And you will not be productive, and you will not move on. So if you can just set some sort of a vision, and there's lots of people who can help you if you're stuck on that. I myself have something called my Glee vision, which we probably don't have time to go into today, but it's my own personal philosophy to grow, learn, empower others, and enjoy my business and my life. And when I looked at each of those categories, I write under each one what needs to be achieved. So growth, for example, would be to reach a certain revenue target, to reach a certain number of clients, to reach a certain number of networks that can help me with certain activities. But whatever it is for you, back to your original question about productivity, knowing those things and reminding myself on a monthly, weekly basis, what is my destination? Where am I heading? What is that goal, and why am I in it? And what will happen when I get there? What will happen is freedom, travel, adventure, laughter, fun. That's what I'm hoping for. Not just hoping for, it's actually really happening to me right now. And I've only been an entrepreneur for 2 years. It's happening right now because I had those goals. So it's very easy when you have that, just to continue to remind yourself, what are you in this for? Why are you doing it? And I promise you, if you have that, I promise you, you just keep taking steps in that direction. You will find you get there much faster than you think. Productivity is really just about doing the things you love and doing more of them. And, so don't do things other people tell you to do. Do what you love and do more of them, and you will succeed.
What an epic answer, Linda! Mariki, I really hope that helps you. And there you heard it straight from Linda herself. Guys, thank you so much for all of you that were here for today. Thank you to our guests. Thank you to our amazing tribe members that keep answering questions and just giving your best value every single time. If you have enjoyed this, go out there, get more entrepreneurs to come and join us. We do this every single week, same time, same place, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Airmeets. So come and watch this show and get the people to come and watch it with you. Also, if you want to chat to us a bit more like individually and start building a relationship with these amazing entrepreneurs, Come to one of our global online speed networking events. It's going to be absolutely epic. The next one is on the 19th of March.
We can have a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. Also, tomorrow we have our first ever networking cocktail party online. So that is also an option. We'll pop the link into the comments for you. So you can definitely check that out and maybe come and join us for that as well.
If not, why not?
Yeah, amazing. Guys, it's been absolutely epic. Thank you so much. And we'll see you again next week. Same time, same place.